Hello everybody and welcome to another live English class. I'm Christian and this is Canguro English. It's a beautiful day today. An absolutely spectacular day. It's like 30 degrees and hot and yeah, a really beautiful day. I hope that all of you are well. I hope you are all happy. I hope you have been studying a little bit of English this week. I really hope so. So yes, hello to Mukti, Rupinder, Mubarak, Kai. Hello everybody. Patricia from France. Surav. Hello. So a lot of you are already connecting with me on social media, but if you're watching this class and you are not on Facebook, on Instagram, in the group, then please look at the links in the description box and come and join the group, on social media, and you can practice and share your English with people from all over the world. Okay, so yes, I really hope to see you there. I hope that you can hear me. Okay, I'm loud enough. Hello to Dimi. Hello to Selmo dos Santos de Oliveira. Selmo. Anderson in Brazil. Fatima. Alex. It's great to have you all here. Khulud says that it's very cold in Melbourne. Yes, it's the opposite. So here in Europe we have summer. In Australia, where my family are, they have winter. It's hello Adilson. I think also in Brazil, and Pankaj. It's great to have you guys. It's fantastic to have you guys. Julio from Argentina. Okay, so today, Mubarak, are you in the Maldives? Seriously, you live in the Maldives? You are a lucky man. You're a lucky man because, most people, the dream in their life is to live or to go on holidays in the Maldives. The clear water and the relaxation and so yeah, a lot of people saying that it's very hot. Nizreen says it's 36 in Jordan. Natalia's in Sydney. Mencha in Colombia. And also in Bangladesh. I can imagine in Bangladesh that it's hot and humid. The humidity is the killer. Benshi is asking, does it snow in Australia? Absolutely, absolutely. Australia is so big that it has arid desert climates, it has tropical climates, it has Mediterranean climate. It's very big. It's massive. Okay, so I'm going to answer a couple of questions and then we're going to start the class. Okay, today we're going to be studying prepositions, and then I'm going to give one person in this class, I'm going to give them a personality test. Okay? I have some Rorschach cards here. Okay, this is the classic Rorschach test. So we're going to give one person in the live class a personality test, and then first prepositions. But first I want to answer some questions. So somebody was asking about how do we use the word indeed in English. Okay. Indeed. Is there anybody here in the class who can explain how we use indeed? Does anybody know what this word means, indeed? Any fantastic students here? Very good, Nisreen, very good. In fact, or really, or it's true, very good. Whoops, sure. Oops, I can't spell true. Okay. Yes, true, exactly, because in Old English, deed means something that is true. So you're saying in truth, in truth. And you can use it in two ways, okay? So here, let me go this way, it's better here. So here, indeed, he liked pizza. You can use it as a type of conjunction to join two sentences together, okay? Like, he really liked Italian food. Indeed, he liked pizza. Or yes, very good, Assans. Indeed, Australia is a beautiful country. And also you can use it as an intensifier. Okay, Murillo, thank you for watching. Have a great day. I'll see you after. Yes, you can use it as an intensifier. Okay, so you can say, it was hot indeed, to add that extra emphasis. Okay, so before we start with prepositions, we're going to play a little game. Okay, a little game called Two Truths, One Lie. Okay, two truths, one lie. So basically, okay, this class started 8 minutes ago. 7 minutes and 59 seconds to be precise. Yes, so two truths, one lie. I am going to tell you three things, okay, three things. Two things are true, and one thing is a lie, okay? So you tell me which thing is true and which two things are true and which one is a lie, okay? So two truths, one lie. So first one for me. Okay, three things. The first one is, I have two dogs. True or lie? I have one sister. True or lie? And I am friends with a famous actor. So one of these things is a lie, but which one? Okay. 1953 emo says that the first one is a lie. Milena says the first one is a lie. Rodrigo says the last one is a lie. Nisreen says I don't have two dogs. The second one, the third one is a lie. The third one is a lie. Statement 2 is true. It's all true. Okay, so let me tell you. Now, if you follow me on Instagram, you will see that in the morning, I go for a run with my dog. So the truth is that I only have one dog. So this one is a lie. So yes, it's true, I have one sister, and it's also true that I'm friends with a famous actor. But who? Who? That's the question. Who? Does anybody know who? Okay. Now, it's your turn. Okay, so I want you to type. Okay, type about you. 2 truths and 1 lie. And I am going to guess. I'm going to guess which one is the lie. Okay? Yes. Mr. Bean is my famous actor friend. No, not Mr. Bean. No. Yes. Listen. I'm really sorry about my writing. So, Rodrigo says I'm fluent in English. This could be a lie. I don't know. Okay. So, Catty says I have 5 grandchildren. I have 2 children, and I have a yacht. Ooh, which one? Okay, Catty, I think the lie, I think you have a yacht, and I think you have 5 grandchildren. I think the lie is that you have 2 children. I think you have 1 child. Am I correct? And Rodrigo, it's true, you're fluent in English, so, don't lie. Okay, see, Andrea says, I have a cat named Wally. Patricia says, I am a beautiful and young girl. So the truth, Patricia, is that you're a big fat computer programmer from Russia. You're not a beautiful young girl. Okay, Imre says I have 4 grandchildren. Okay, Maxim Adul, I have 4 sisters, I have 2 cars, I have a friend with you. Okay, Maxim Adul, I think I'm your friend, okay? I'm your friend, buddy. So you have only 1 car, maybe? Surav says, Christian is my brother. I am your brother. Spiritually, in the world of people, we're brothers. Okay, brothers. Katie doesn't have a yacht. Man. Okay, I thought maybe you had a yacht. Okay, Milena, I know Russian. I'm in my 20s. I have a brother. Milena, complicated. I think the lie is that you know Russian. I think that you are in your 20s and you have a brother, but you don't know Russian. Mario says, I am the richest man in the world. Hey, anything is possible, Mario. Maybe Mario actually is Amancio Ortega from Galicia, from here. It's possible. Hello, Amancio. Good to have you in class. Okay, Nizreen, I'm a man. I live in Sydney. I'm on vacation in Jordan. The truth is that you're a woman. Okay, I'm just looking through this. I hate cats. I'm 99 years old. If you're 99 years old, I'm very impressed. Okay, guys, listen. So let's start the class. That was really good, guys. Really good. So let's start the class. So I I want to talk about today. I want to talk about prepositions, okay? Because prepositions are something horrible in English, okay? And sometimes, we have rules. Like if you have prepositions of position, prepositions of place, then, you have rules like on or in or at, okay? But if you have verb and preposition, it's complicated, okay? So the first combination we're going to talk about is verb plus preposition, okay? So I want to start, we're going to focus on only two, okay? Only two, which is at and to. At and to, okay? Okay, okay, now, okay, I'm gonna have to do this, I'm really sorry. Okay, I'm really sorry, I had to block a user who was talking about religion. Okay, this is not a place to talk about religion. Religion or politics? No, okay? Now, verb and preposition. Now, one thing I want you to remember about at and to is this, okay? At is aggressive. And to is passive. So I want to give you an example of a verb and preposition combination that shows this characteristic. Okay? So the first one is the verb talk. Okay? So I can talk to somebody, okay, which is something passive. I talk to you. Hello, how are you? I'm Christian. Or I can talk at you. It's aggressive. Ma 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 ma. Ma 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 ma. Okay? I'm talking at you. It's aggressive. Okay? Another example. Is the verb throw. Okay? Throw. What do I mean by passive? I mean, so aggressive is something, aggressive. And passive is the opposite, not aggressive. Okay? So throw, yeah, nah is aggressive, exactly. So throw, I can throw something to you. I can say, hey, catch. Okay? And I throw, like I throw my chalk, catch. Or if I'm aggressive, if I'm angry, I can throw something at you. Like if your girlfriend or boyfriend is angry, maybe they throw things at you. This has never happened to me, but there are lots of angry people in the world. Okay, so that's another example. What's another verb that we can use with shout? So imagine if I see you in the street, okay, see you in the street and I go, hey, okay, I'm shouting to you. Okay, let me just. Okay, so I'm shouting to you, hey, what's going on? Hey. Or, if I'm angry with you, I can be like, why are you saying bad things in my live class? Okay? So we have this passive aggressive difference, okay, with at or to, okay. Oscar is asking about my favorite book. What's my favorite book? I don't really have I don't really have a favorite book. It's too difficult to say. There are so many brilliant books. Impossible. Impossible to say. So Rani wants to know, do you shout at my face or on my face? Good question, Rani. Okay, so I would shout at your face like this. Ah, na, na, na. Because if I'm shouting on your face, then I'm standing on your face. Okay, like na, na, na. Yes, exactly, Alex. So if you have a passive verb like listen, okay, then yes, you cannot really listen at somebody. It's not possible to listen at, because listening is a passive action. But yes, you can definitely, you can sing, for example, you can sing to somebody or sing at them. Okay? Now, obviously, there are some exceptions to this rule. This is not always true, but well. Okay. So let's do a little test. So here we have a typical sentence, right? Throw your sandwich, the birds. Which one would you say? Okay, everybody says two. Everybody says two. except for David Sabuk, who is very aggressive, a very aggressive person, and he wants to throw sandwiches at the birds. Because he hates sandwiches and he hates birds. Okay, no problems. I understand too. Very good. So now I want you to be creative, okay? I want you to give me a sentence with, okay, actually I want two sentences. Okay? I want one sentence with shout at, and I want another sentence with shout to. Okay, so give me your sentences, people. Shout at and shout to. Okay. Amanda, very nice. My brother threw a ball. I hope your brother threw a ball to you. Okay, Katty says, why do you shout at me? Okay, take your arms and your guns and throw them into the sea. Does this count as two? Okay, well we can talk about this in a moment, David, but no. Okay, so Surav says, my teacher shouted at me yesterday. Milena, she shouted to him, hi. I saw my friend in the street, I shouted to her. Her mother shouted at her daughter every day. I shout, Ozzy Osbourne, I love you. I was angry and I shouted at him. I'm listening to your lessons with my headset, yes. Ali, don't shout at me. I shout to my ex? Well. It's a very good observation you make that I wear the same clothes every day. Yes, I do. I am a minimalist, which means that I have a very limited amount of clothes. If you look at my classes on YouTube, I have been wearing the same clothes for years. Mainly, I'm similar to Homer Simpson. In the morning I go, I have one shirt, one trousers, the same thing every day. It's, Okay, Mohammed, don't shout at me again or I'm going to kick you out. I shout to my bro to bring my shirt back. Do I clean my clothes? Sometimes. Because I'm English, I only shower once per month. And I only wash my clothes once per year. Okay, good. So, great work, guys. Great work. Okay, now, one thing I want to remind you is that if you have a verb related to communication, okay, electronic communication, for example, Skype or email or telephone or text, okay? If you have any verbs, or very good, Marco, or FaceTime, then if you have any of these as verbs, then there's no preposition. It's very important. So, for example, Skype to Christian. No. Email to Christian? No. Okay? If it is electronic form of communication as a verb, no preposition. Very important. So, or phone, for example. Like, you do not phone to somebody. You phone somebody. Okay? Now, it's very important the difference between using this as a verb or using it as a noun, for example. With email. With email. Okay? I emailed Christian. Okay? Smiley Productions, I will answer your question in one moment. I'm glad you put your hand up. But if you use it as a noun, okay, as a noun, yes, we need a preposition. I sent an email to Christian. Okay, do you see the difference? So, any verb related to modern communication, telephones, fax machine, text messaging, Skype, then no preposition, okay? You can use, or very good, Muhammad, you could use there's a very strange question here from Smiley Productions. Who is Christian? Who am I? Well, it's a complicated question. Okay. Okay, so Ahmed is asking, I don't understand these statements. Okay, we will I will answer your question after Ahmed, okay? Okay, so I hope that this is clear to you. Okay, good. So that was verb plus preposition. But now let's talk about adjective and preposition. Now, this is something that requires memorization, okay? This is a question of memorization. So let's see who in this class knows their their adjectives and prepositions. So I have a little list here. So, who knows the adjective to go with angry? Angry. And maybe this is a trick question. Maybe there is more than one preposition. Okay. Angry with. Okay. Or angry at. Very nice. Angry of, no. Angry to, no. Angry for, no. Angry over, no. But there is one more. Okay, there is one more. Very good, David Sabuk. About. So, what's the difference? Angry on, no. These are the only three options. Angry with, angry at, and angry about. Okay? So, what's the difference? So, angry with and angry at is for the people, the person. And angry about is the situation. What happened? So you can be, I am angry at you about, or for. Angry at you about not doing your homework. Or I'm angry with you for not doing your homework. Okay, so we're gonna do a combination here. So yeah. With or at the person, or about and for the situation. So your turn, guys. I want you to give me a sentence with angry with or angry at somebody, for or about doing something. Very good, Marco. I'm angry about my salary. Okay, I am too angry about 8 minutes power fail during this lesson. Oh no, really? I'm sorry. Slovakia, no? Upon, no. So, angry with or at somebody, for or about something. Come on, guys. Give me your sentences. Angry upon, no. Okay, angry about the delay, very good. I'm angry with myself for not filming. Excellent. Angry about my big belly. My big belly. Oh. Angry about global warming. Angry about Italians for not always serving good. So, almost, David. I'm angry at Italians or with Italians for not always serving good pizzas. I'm angry about my internet connection on the beach. I'm angry at Trump. Wow, okay. I'm angry at Neymar leaving Barca. I'm angry about all the politics in the world. I'm angry about my bad connection. Sorry, Lenny, I'm sorry about that. Angry about terrorists. Yeah, me too. Me too. Chemtrails make you angry? Very good. Very good. Okay. Very good, very good. Now, one thing that you notice is in the second part, you have to use the gerund, okay? If you're using a verb, you have to use the gerund here. Angry for, Christian for doing, for eating, for da-da-da. Okay, very good, guys, very good. What about this one? What does this mean? Fed up. Who? I'm angry about being angry. That's great. That's like recursion. I love it. So, yes, who can tell me what does it mean to be fed up? Okay? To be fed up. Because it's an adjective, right? Very good, guys. It's with. It's with. 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 Well, fed is the past tense. The past tense is of the verb feed, right? And feed is the verb, very good Fabrizio, to give or to receive food, okay? So, if you are fed up, it means that you are full, completely full of food. But also you could be full of politicians or full of, anything, right? So, and in some languages, like in Spanish, they say harto. It's the same. I'm harto, I'm full. Or in Portuguese, I think farto. No, I think. Okay, so you're full up. Very good, Amanda. You're fed up with sales calls. Edeltraud used a synonym, okay, which is I cannot stand. It's great. I love this. What is with this? Okay, and you'll see that here there's no preposition. I can't stand English. So, yes, give me your sentences. Yes, give me your sentences. Okay, fed up with sales calls. Fed up. Fed up with. Okay, so watch out, Adelson. I'm fed up with my boss. I'm fed up with the president of my country. I'm fed up with the hypocrisy of some people. Very nice. Fed up with terrorism. I'm fed up with my daughter's many requests. In Portuguese, estou farto, cheo. Very nice, Jorge. I'm fed up with the heat in Algeria. Fed up with junk mail, with everyday problems. Good work, guys. Good work, guys. Okay, what about this one? Astonished. What does it mean if you are astonished? Any ideas? Astonished. Okay, very good. It's like surprised, amazed, without words. Yeah. Surprised. Yeah, okay. Very good. Impressed. Astonished. Stunned. Great. Yeah, great. Stunned. It means that you're very surprised about something. I'm astonished at, or you can say I'm astonished with as well. Or you can say I'm astonished by. Yes, it's like, exactly, it's Andre, it's like shocked. You're shocked at something. So, who can give me an example sentence? Okay. I was astonished that my friend gave me $1 of debt. Astonished of, no. I'm astonished at your passion for teaching. Wow. I'm astonished by the news. I'm astonished at the news. Astonished is more than surprised, okay? Astonished is like, like I I can't believe it. Cannot believe it. Astonished about. Because I want to be an example for you. So just 1 second, okay? So. Okay. Because I'm always telling you to be curious, to constantly try to learn new things. Okay, so I'm going to look because I don't know the origin of this word, astonished. So I'm going to look. Astonished. Okay, here we go. Wow. Okay, amazing. Okay, so this comes from Latin. Okay, from Latin. Astonish is tonere. Tonere means thunder. Who can tell me what thunder is? Thunder. Who knows what thunder is? Okay, yes, it's related to storm. Okay, it's related to a storm, but what is it exactly? Who can describe thunder? Okay? Thunder is not the light. It's the noise from the sky. And yes, it's also a song from Imagine Dragons. It's very true. So there's a difference between thunder. Thunder is the sound, and the light is lightning. Okay? Thunder and lightning, very, very frightening. Okay. Galileo. So basically, this is, if you imagine that you are talking, and then, the big sound from the sky of thunder, and you're like, okay, this is astonished. The thunder. Oh, wow, what happened? So this hopefully, now this helps me to remember this word. It helps me to remember how it makes you feel, how it means. Okay? So it's, I hope that it helps you to remember, this word, astonished. Honestly, I thought that maybe it was related to stones. Maybe somebody throwing a stone at you, and it's like, but no, I'm wrong. I'm wrong again. Vianney says that it's the sound made by the quick expansion of air caused by the heat from lightning. Man, that is a very scientific explanation. That's great. Okay. Now, one person in this group, I'm going to give you a personality test. So, who would like to volunteer? Who would like to volunteer to have a personality test? Okay. So, okay. How can I choose? How can I choose? I need a system to choose a person for this. Maybe I have an idea. Okay. Okay. This is the word hungry. Okay? And the first person that tells me 3 synonyms for hungry, I will give you a personality test. Okay? 3 synonyms for hungry. Come on, guys, you can do it. Get online. Look in the thesaurus. Okay, look in the thesaurus. Okay, no, David, no, not angry, hungry. Okay, Carlos V. Oh my God, Carlos V. Amazing, amazing synonyms. Wow. I'm going to check this out. Here we go. Starved, ravenous. Oops. Starved, ravenous, and empty-bellied. Huh? Look at this. Look at this guy. What an incredible group of synonyms. Mayella says, starving, more starving, and full starving. Nice. Okay, so Carlos V, my man, are you with me? Okay, because we're going to do this personality test. Are you here, Carlos? Tell me that you're still here and we can start. Okay, great. So, I'm going to show you some cards. Okay, and you have to look at them, and I want you to select 2 of your favorites. 2. So, you have to remember the numbers. Okay, remember the numbers. So, 1, 2. 1, 2. Okay. Three, 4. 3, 4. 5, 6. 7, 8. Almost finished. 9, 10. And 11, 12. So, Carlos, tell me 2 of your favorites. Okay, which numbers did you like the best? Maybe I'll show you again. I don't know if it was too fast, maybe. Okay, 4 and 7. Very good, Carlos. Carlos, I like you. You are a decisive person. 4 and 7. Okay. 4 and 7. Now I have to find them. Oh my God, what a disaster. Okay, here we go. 7 and 4. Oh yeah. Okay. See, this is why I'm an English teacher and not a psychologist. Okay, so here's number 4 and here's number 7. Okay? So Carlos, have another look. Have another look, Carlos, and tell me which one is your favorite. 4 or 7? 4 or 7? Carlos is deciding. It's a big decision. Okay, he says number 7. Number 7, okay. So I'm very curious. What do people see in this image? What do you all see? I'm very curious to know. Rini wonders whether it's a clown and a butterfly, or a dog or a cow, or Batman. A bat? Okay. A moth, okay. A moth, very good, very good. So Carlos, I want you to tell me, Carlos, what do you see in this image? What's the first thing that comes to your mind? A bat with lungs. Interesting. Butterfly. An X-ray. Yeah. Okay, Carlos says he sees a body and lungs. Okay, so, look, so on the back, you see on the back it says here, there are different options. Okay, so one option is lungs with a body. Good. Another option is a bat. Another option is a stingray. Who knows what a stingray is? Stingray. Something like this. Art. It's art. It's a big fish. A big flat fish. Okay, a stingray. Or it could be this. Now this, I'm not inventing this. Look, it says an eccentric professor. An eccentric professor. What do you think? I'm an eccentric professor. Okay, so anyway, Carlos. So you said that it was an X-ray with lungs. Okay. Now I'm going to describe your personality, and we will look at some key words. Okay. So. Your personality is, okay, things are welling up inside you that you want to express, but all things considered, you'd prefer to suffer in silence and not rock the boat. You find it hard to say no in general. It's always easier to say yes. As the German artist Thomas Schutte pointed out, because you don't have to explain yes. Deep, Carlos, deep. So let's see if we understand what this means. And you know, this is a perfect example of how idiomatic English is. English is really idiomatic. So the first thing is to well up. What does this mean? Who can tell me what this phrasal verb means, to well up? Any ideas, people? Well up? A difficult one, I think. A difficult one. Vianney says improve. No. About to cry. It can mean about to cry. Or overflow with emotions, yes. Good health, no. No, so we have to look. No, it's not related to a child who's been brought up, no. Okay, we have to remember, a well is where water comes from, okay? So we have, this is the ground, and then the water. Okay, the water is welling. Okay, now, so this represents it could be our feelings. Our feelings are coming up from under. They're coming from under and up. It could be feelings of sadness. It could be feelings of anger. It could be feelings of joy. Okay, exactly. Sheer socks lover. I also like sheer socks, but not as much as you. I'm sorry. I'm not making fun of you. It's a great username. You know, it means that some type of, emotion is coming up, okay? Coming up from underneath. Okay, so yes, it says that things, Carlos, emotions are coming up from inside you, okay? But you would prefer to suffer in silence. And here we have our first idiom. Okay, the first idiom in this text, to suffer in silence. Okay? I don't know, Carlos, why you prefer to suffer in silence. Okay? And then immediately we have the second idiom. You prefer to suffer in silence and not rock the boat. Okay? So, rock the boat. Imagine you're in a small boat. Okay, you're in a small boat, and the boat is unstable. Okay, and you don't want to rock the boat. Okay, you don't want to create waves. It's very good. It's very good, Mailer. Or Wildfire 777, to make waves. It's very nice. This is a related synonym. Rock the boat, make waves. Really, we have some amazing students in this group. Thank you all so much for participating. Really, you guys are great. Great students. Yeah, so you don't want to rock the boat, and in general, it's difficult for you to say no. So, Carlos, tell us, Carlos, is this true? Do you find it difficult to say? Do you find it difficult to say no? Do you have emotions inside you that are welling up? Tell us, Carlos, is this true, or is it just nonsense? Tell me. I'm curious, Carlos, because, this Rorschach test is very famous. So I think that Carlos has left the class. I think that maybe this psychological exam it cut him down to the bone, and he couldn't tolerate the truth. I don't know. I really hope that he's still here. Yeah. So Marco, it's very true. He's a sucker for pain. A sucker for pain. Oh no, Carlos is still here. Hey, Carlos. Tell us, Carlos, is it true or not? Do you prefer to say yes? Amanda wants you to lend her 50 euros because you never say no. Good one, Amanda. But no, Carlos isn't telling me if it's true or not. Sorry, guys. Okay, so listen. It is now 2:00 and I have to go because... okay, wait. Carlos is here. He's saying, I don't have any emotions stuck inside. Well, okay, that's good. I'm glad, Carlos. Really, I think in reality, this is yes, it's 2:00, guys. I have to go. Last week, I really wanted to do 2 live classes, and I promised myself I would, and it was a crazy week. I didn't have time, but this week there will be another live class. I promise. And also on Friday we have a new class with Sophia from Venezuela about pronunciation. It's a really good class. But I will see you again in a live class. I'm going to do the live class at a different time because I think for some people this time is not good, okay? But I will see you again soon, and please, as I said at the beginning, if you're not connected with me on social media, in the Facebook group, on Instagram, then come, join the people, come and practice your English. Let me just clean your screen before you go. There you go. Just cleaning the screen. Big love to you all, okay? Don't forget to practice English this week. Don't forget to have fun, guys, okay? Enjoy the process. Big love to you all. Bye. Whoops, how do I go?